The highlights of today's defense news. DRDO hands over 9 defense technology projects to IIT Bhubaneswar. Indian naval ships Delhi, Shakti and Kiltan arrive in Singapore for operational deployment in South China Sea. Godrej Boyce innovates a high-temperature brazing process for Aero Engines first time in India. Ordnance Factory Medak enters contract with Coast Guard for supply of CRN-91 guns. IIT-MADRAS-backed startup launches India's first indigenously designed microcontroller chip. Surveillance technologies for three-dimensional Navy by Naval Physical and Oceanographic Laboratory. Munitions India exported dual-use items to Israel. Tata, Elxsi and ARM collaborate to propel software-defined vehicles. Israel contracts Imco Industries to modernize armored vehicles including Merkava tank. And France unveils homemade kamikaze drone Veloce 330 based on Iranian Shahed 238. 9 projects sanctioned from the Electronics and Communication Systems cluster of the DRDO were handed over to IIT Bhubaneswar. 7 more projects are in the process of being sanctioned from ECS with a funding of 18 crore rupees. The IIT Bhubaneswar will work on these sanctioned projects, which would be beneficial in electronic warfare, AI-driven surveillance, power systems, and radar systems. Indian naval ships Delhi, Shakti, and Kiltan arrived at Singapore on 6th of May. The visit is part of the operational deployment of the Indian Navy's Eastern Fleet to the South China Sea. Godrej Aerospace is developing a high-temperature brazing process crucial for aero engine performance, marking a first for India. The high-temperature brazing process serves as a crucial need in the aerospace industry, particularly in the realm of aero engine technology. Aero engines operate in extreme conditions of heat and pressure, relying on turbine rotor blades to withstand intense temperatures while maintaining optimal performance. Godrej is developing a high-temperature brazing process for plugging the tip and root openings of the cast turbine rotor blade of aero engine that support the ceramic core used for producing the serpentine cooling passage in the blade. These cooling passages are needed for flow of cooling air in the turbine rotor blade. Ordnance Factory Medak entered into a contract with the Indian Coast Guard for the supply of 10 CRN-91 guns. This close-range CRN gun is a naval version of the 30 mm automatic gun installed on a ship and gyro-stabilized. It is directed by an electro-optic fire control system for day and night use mounted on an improvised cupola. It can also be remotely operated. Mindgrove Technologies, which is backed by Peak X5 partners, backed and incubated by IIT Madras Pravartak Technologies Foundation and IIT Madras Incubation Cell, launched India's first commercial high-performance SoC system on chip named Secure IoT. The fabless semiconductor startup claimed that the RISC-V based chip will let domestic original equipment manufacturers to use an Indian SoC in their devices, which will cut overall costs. A microcontroller chip is a microcomputer embedded inside a system to control a particular function, such as receiving remote signals or displaying information inside a device. It has one or more processing cores, core memory, and peripherals. The chip can be used in various devices such as smartwatches, smart city devices like connected electricity, water, gas meters, fans, speakers, and even in the battery management and control systems of electric vehicles. The chip is a high-performance microchip controller clocking at 700 MHz and is the only commercial available Indian-made chip in the segment. The startup also provides design support to accelerate innovation and scale of production. The startup is headquartered at the IIT Madras Research Park in Chennai. Sonar uses sound waves to detect, locate, and identify objects in water. The term sonar is an acronym for sound navigation and ranging. The design of sonar requires expertise in sensor technology, signal conditioning and processing, electronic packaging, material technology, ocean acoustics, and mechanical engineering. The Naval Physical and Oceanographic Laboratory in Kochi has proven the expertise required to develop various sonar requirements for the Indian Navy. Some of the core technologies that have been developed by NPOL for the Navy are technologies for compact hull-mounted sonar for shallow water crafts, transducer array, power amplifier, multifunction console, sonar transducer technology free, and flooded ring transducer. Tata Elxsi, a leader in technology and design services, has joined forces with ARM, the global semiconductor design and software platform company, to deliver cutting-edge solutions leveraging the latest ARM processors. This collaboration aims to empower automotive OEMs and Tier 1s in expediting their transition to software-defined vehicles. Tata Elxsi has introduced Tata Elxsi Avenir, a SOIFI-based software suite designed to facilitate seamless development, integration, testing, and deployment of applications entirely on the cloud. The suite is poised to revolutionize this SDV landscape, offering OEMs and suppliers a comprehensive solution tailored to their evolving needs. Imco Industries announced a contract worth $377 million with the Israeli Ministry of Defense. The multi-year contract entrusts Imco with the task of developing and providing electrical systems and subsystems for the armored vehicles of the Israeli Defense Force, including the Merkava tank and the Nemer and Eitan armored personnel carriers. The items to be provided under this contract include advanced video management and voltage systems as well as harnesses, with delivery scheduled between 2024 and 2030. The Veloce 330, a kamikaze drone powered by a jet engine and designed and manufactured at the facilities of EOS Technology in France, has completed a third phase of flight testing. It is heavily inspired by the brand new Shahed 238 introduced by Iran in November 23. The drone will be equipped with a cumulative armor-piercing warhead in addition to innovative technology that will ensure the defeat of active protection systems. That's all the news for today. We hope you enjoy the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and we will be happy to get a feedback from you. Thank you.